Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some of the items that I have to make my videos, to go out ghost hunting, and some of the things that I use while we're out investigating, or while we're out at a cemetery or haunted location. A lot of people continue to ask me, and I think I've made one of these before, but I've got a little bit more stuff now. A lot of people ask me what I use. What kind of camera do you have? What kind of light do you use? So I thought I would make a short video and show you guys some of the things that I do have. Some of them were sent to me by fans. Some of them I bought myself. Some of them Tyler got for me. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys. I'm still recovering from being sick. I had the worst, I don't even know, the worst sinus infection ever. My eyes were, I still look like crap. I have sores all around my nose from blowing my nose so much. I'm on antibiotics now. I am starting to feel a little bit better, but I'm not 100%. I'm still having the hot flashes and the hot and cold, and part of not feeling good, just feeling miserable. I started to feel better yesterday afternoon, and so I got up and I'm moving around the house trying to do stuff, and boy, I overdid it. I think, and even today I think I overdid it, so I need to just like relax and try to get completely better before there's things that need to be done that I need to get up and move around and do. Anyways, so I got a couple of new things. Just recently, Tyler had told me to order a couple of things for Christmas. He asked me what I wanted, and I told him that I wanted that Kinect camera. And of course, that's not in the budget because we have other bills and we have other stuff to buy. But, oh, sorry. So, he told me to order a couple of small things, which I did. And, I got them here and I want to show you guys. That was, I don't know, that was back in November. He told me just to order a couple of things. Anyways, on December 3rd, Tyler got laid off of work. So, it was right when I think it was right when I first started getting sick. I was just miserable, and then I was more miserable. I didn't, it's like, oh my God, business has been so slow where he worked for months. So, they laid some people off, and he was one of them. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Christmas is here, and bills are due. But anyways, I got the 2 items that I ordered. I'm trying to think, was it just 2? 3 items that I ordered. They'd already came. So I told him that I might be sending some of it back. But anyways, I don't know if I am or not. But I want to show you guys what I have. And you guys remember I have a drone. Well, I can't get the batteries to work. They will not charge. I don't know. I don't know if something's wrong with the drone or if I need to order new batteries. But I have 2 batteries and 1 charger. It doesn't even make sense that all of a sudden it's just not working. So right now I'm not going to order any extra batteries or a charger because I don't know if that's what's wrong with it or not. So the first thing everyone asked, I guess it's kind of the most important thing that everyone asked. Everyone asked what kind of camera I have. Now, I'm using the camera that I have right now, so I can't like turn it around and show you guys. It is the Canon G7X. It's a it's got the low light sensor, so it's really good in the dark. If you guys see some of my videos at like the cemeteries, and I say, oh my God, the sky looks so beautiful through the camera, and you guys see the sky and it's lit up and it kind of looks like it could be daylight, like out that way, and it's not really. It's because I have a camera with the 1-inch sensor. It's a low light sensor. It's a very good camera if you are going to be doing nighttime videos. You still need a light if there's no light. Like when we go into a complete dark cemetery, the low light sensor is awesome. You still need a light. You still do. So here is the light. Let me show you. This is the light. This is my when I screw my camera on here. Someone just told me they got one of these and they couldn't get their camera, or they got their camera on here and it was real wobbly. She showed it to me in the video, but you have to like pull it backwards and screw it out until you only have a little teeny piece poking out. Anyways, this is my camera and my light blinded. So when you hear that noise, there's the light. Okay, so when I go out, this is what I use. But I also have, and I haven't used it lately, but I've used it in the past. It's gonna look funny. But this thing is pretty good. It's hands-free. It's got a light on it, the same kind of lights on it. I don't have the cover in there. I might have lost the cover. I'm trying to remember how this goes. It goes under my, let's see, where does it go? Under my arm. Or do I got it? It's upside down. It goes this way. It goes behind my shoulder and under my boob. And then you just tighten it back up. Okay, this is a crazy contraption and it wobbles, but it's got the band that you strap around you to make it not wobble so much. I think I ordered this piece separate, but you could just put your camera right on top of here. Then you screw your camera right up on top of there. And remember, this is strapped around you, so it's not like this. It holds, you don't have to hold your hands, and once it's strapped, I don't know how well it's gonna work on a guy unless you got a little boob there, because it fits right underneath the boob. Anyways, so then my hands are free. If you're gonna be filming for a long time, it does kind of hurts your back a little bit. Doesn't hurt your back until you've like walked around and you're, I don't know, it just does sometimes. But this is awesome. I've got this, I went and bought screws. I don't use the little thing that slides on because it always breaks and then the light falls, then your light's garbage. So this thing is awesome. If I need my hands for other things like my weapon or whatever, another flashlight, this thing is awesome. I haven't used it in a while, so I need to start using it. But when you strap it around you, it is, I can't even remember what this is called. You're gonna have to look up a shoulder harness and find it because I can't remember. And I don't think it's made for the light, but there's a, you know, this thing slides, there's a hole here, so that's why I bought the screw and the washer and fixed the light under there myself. So I am kind of a handy woman. Okay, so that's my other light. I do have another one of these. I'm trying to think. Heather Sheldon sent me one of these. It's in the car, and it's got a smaller light on it. So I have that extra light, and sometimes I let Marcus use that. But Tyler had told me to order a couple of things, not to spend more than $100, but to order a few things back in November, so I did. This is before the layoff. Anyways, I ordered this light. This is the light that Joe has, and I kept thinking that his light was way brighter than mine, and it's a really nice light. I just feel like my light is brighter, so I may send this back. I'm not positive. I might be sending it back. I'm gonna turn it on though. You guys can, maybe you guys can tell me which one is brighter. Okay, so let me see here. This one, I'm new with this one, so this one would probably be quieter. Okay. I don't know, is that getting less bright? That's getting less. Okay, so it goes up to 100. So there's 100. And then let me turn this one on. Okay, so this one just goes up to, that's full blast. But I feel like my light is still brighter. So you guys tell me, this light or this light? Can you tell? I don't even know if you guys will be able to tell. Maybe I'll be able to tell when I watch this back. I don't know. Tyler said to try this light before I decide to send it back because it may be because it's so wide that it might, maybe it goes out further. I don't know. I know this one here has been an awesome light. And it's lighting up the whole house. But so's that one. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Which one's brighter? because I don't know. I don't know which one's brighter. I haven't went out and used this yet because it came and I've been sick. I've been sick for, oh my God, 10, 11 days, 12 days. I've been sick for a long time. It's been awful. I don't wish this on anybody. I always tell people, don't come around me if you're sick. If you're sick, I just don't come over. Or I won't go around nobody if I'm sick. I stayed home. We picked up Haley's boyfriend, and I didn't know he was sick. So on the way home, he coughed in the car, and 4 days later, 5 days later, I ended up sick. Haley ended up sick. Big Tyler did not end up sick. I was so happy about that, because I slept out in the living room, and I kept them sanitizing them Lysol things, and you know, tried to keep it so that he wouldn't get sick. Okay, so those are my lights. I also have this light. It's been missing, but I just found it. So this is kind of a spotlight that actually, let me see. All right, stop it. Why is it, oh, I guess I gotta hold the button in. That actually shoots, so this is a good one. So I have that light. I'm trying to see here. Yep. And then like these batteries, on this light here, I can use AAA batteries that are rechargeable, or I can use these rechargeable batteries. And then on this one here, it only takes this kind of rechargeable battery. And it came with one. So, okay. Alright, so other things that I have. The tripod. This tripod is awesome. It is, I think it's, I want to say it's Joby, but I'm thinking I'm wrong. It came with my camera. It doesn't say what it is. Oh yeah, it does. There's the name of it. It's an excellent, I hope you can see it. It's an excellent tripod because you have to push the button to make it move. So when you move it here, or if you move it down that way, it's not going anywhere. You know, your camera's not gonna fall off. This right here is for when I go live, or when I film with my cell phone. So, like, you put this on here, you can tilt it any way you want. It's gonna hold it because you have to actually push the button. Some of them are not made as well. This one's awesome. I actually have two of these. I can't find the other one unless it disappeared a while back. I don't know, but like the camera goes on the side here. Anyone who does not know, if you film with your cell phone, always film sideways. Because when you go to upload it on your program to edit it, it's better to be sideways, because then you don't have the black line on the left and the black line on the right. If you turn it sideways, the whole screen will be your whole video. So some people might not know that. Okay, so what else do we have here? Other new things I got. I got a thermal thermometer. This was with the money that Tyler gave me. I got the light, the thermal thermometer. I think that's exactly what it's called. I can probably find the links. It's an infrared thermometer. It's infrared. All you do is you aim it and you let go. 72 degrees. Let me aim it at my soda. 69 degrees. You know, so if we get somewhere, this is coffee. Let's see what this gets. 90. So my coffee's 90. Oh, I just pushed it again. 72. If we get somewhere and one of us, anybody in our group that's filming, somebody says, oh my God, it's really cold over here, we can go check and we can see, we can find the cold spots. Because like when we're out at, you know, at a cemetery, there's so many times that there's cold spots and we have no way to prove that to you guys, just from what we feel. Now, when we find cold spots, we can actually prove that it's cold spots to you guys. So this is pretty awesome. I was really happy when I found this. And then the last thing that I bought with the money from Tyler. These are my Christmas presents. The light, this and this. Like I said, I may send the light back. I'm not sure what we're gonna do now. Anyways, I got a grid light, and you guys may have seen this in the past. It I don't know if you can see it on the wall. Oh, can you see that? You shine this like on a wall or anywhere, and spirits, you just stay still and spirits can walk through it, and you can see spirits when they walk through it. So this will be something awesome to add to make my videos more exciting and more better. Hopefully we get some spirits to walk through it. As I'm reading up about it and stuff like that, it's like, you know, be patient with it. You're not, you know, don't get disappointed when you don't get nothing the first so many times. And like all the ghost equipment says that, you know, you can't, because you're not going to get something every time you go out. It just doesn't happen. You know, I might go to a cemetery tonight and I might walk around. Yeah, I might get some whispers or some voices. Tomorrow night I might go to the same cemetery and get nothing. Or, you know, we could be standing, say, at Spring Hill Cemetery and see something, and you guys get to see it too. And then we might go there 6 more times and never see nothing again. You don't always get something. I mean, there's a lot of times, Spring Hill Cemetery is pretty good, so usually you do get something. But to get solid proof evidence like that, you don't always get it. I mean, you know, because you hear the whispers. You know the spirits are there, but sometimes you don't get that good of solid proof. So this will be cool to play around with and see maybe if spirits will go through it. Anyways, I got the grid light. I can't remember how much these were, but I think between the 3 things it was under $100. Okay, so moving right on. Anyone who is who wants to start the channel or have a you know, a camera, you always need extra batteries with your camera. Mine are in a Ziploc baggie, and I got them numbered because a couple of them are brand new, and they're not brand new, but they're newer than the other ones. So I have them numbered. So I use, like, I'll use number 1. When it dies, I go to 2. Doesn't matter if I've already charged 1 and put it back in the bag, I go to 3 or 4. I have 4 batteries. I always rotate them so that way I'm getting the most usage out of the batteries. So always, if your camera comes with 1 battery and it's this type of battery that you have to recharge, you need to buy a 2nd or a 3rd, or yeah, both. Always have SD cards. Have extra ones on hand. Find out if your camera supports 64 gig or 128 gig. If they do, try to get that one for your camera. Always have a 64 gig backup in your pocketbook, in your ghost bag, in your wallet, somewhere. Always have a backup, because there's times that you get to your location to film and you get your camera out to film and use, oh my God, I left my SD card in the computer at home. It happens so many times. Then you have to go run around and find a Walmart or a drugstore, and you have to spend big money on these cards because they're expensive. They're not cheap. 64 gig card, I think, is like $25. So always have an extra card. Always. These things here were on sale Black Friday at Walmart. This is 64 gig. It's like a passport, like a jump drive, you know, a little USB jump drive. This one's 64 gig. I think this one's 32. I got this one I've had. It's good to, when you come home from filming, you pull your SD card out of your camera, you upload it to your computer, okay? Once you upload it to your computer, most people delete it off their SD card. Not me. I've lost footage so many times. I upload my footage off my SD card to my computer. Then I put it in the folders. Like if I filmed 3 videos that night or 2 videos that night, I make 2 folders. The first video clips go in that folder, the second goes in that folder. Then I take those 2 folders and I transfer them over to one of these. And but I keep them on my computer too. And a lot of times I back it up the third time and I put it on this passport. This thing right here is amazing. Just don't drop it. You just plug it in, plug and go. You plug it in, it holds, I think this one holds 2 or 3 terabytes. I think it's 2 terabytes. Anyways, so I back things up 3 times, and then once I'm done using them and my video is posted and I see that everything's okay, I have to, yes, go to each item and delete them off of everything. But at least if my computer crashed, or say for instance, this thing stopped working, I still have it on the third thing. So, that's just me. And a lot of other YouTubers, I don't know if they do that, but I know that a lot of other YouTubers have lost their footage. So that's just an idea. And it's totally up to you guys if you do that. Because some people don't. Some people just leave it on their card until they film. But sometimes I have, like right now I have no videos backed up because I've been sick. But sometimes, there's been times that I've had like 17, 18 videos backed up. And you can't keep 17 or 18 videos on the SD card that's in your camera, because then when you go out to film again, it's full and it won't take nothing, and you don't know what to delete because you don't know what you've already put on your computer. Anyways, yes. So, there we go. Okay, so, other things that I have a REM pod. It's kind of like a static meter, and you guys have seen it in many of my videos, but for those of you who haven't, look it up. And Jesse's Histories and Mysteries bought this for me. She came down and she stayed with me, and while she was here, she kept trying to, here, take this money for food, here, take this money for this, here, take this money for this, and I wouldn't take her money. You know, we didn't need the money at the time. You know, we could feed her. I wouldn't take her money. So she tried. She was trying to push it on me, but I wouldn't take it. Anyways, so she stayed here, and then she went home, and then I'd say probably a week after she got home, this shows up in the mail. She bought it for me, and I love it. Thank you, Jessie. I love it a lot. I guess she figured I wouldn't take the cash. She'll buy me something, which that's pretty cool, though. I appreciate that. I like it. Okay, so you guys know I have the drone. Drones are really nice to have when you want to do overhead footage. Well, yeah, that's kind of what it's called. Mine won't come on. I can't get the batteries to charge. I mean, it seems like they were charged. The light was green. Will not come on. I don't know what's wrong with it. So when I get money, probably, well, when I get money, it won't be this year. I'll have to buy a new charger and new batteries and try it. I might waste my money buying that stuff because I don't know what's wrong with it. Drones are really nice though. Like if you, say you got a location you want to go to, but it's back in the woods, and you can fly your drone back there before you walk that far to see if it's what you want to go, you know, go check out. So they are really nice. I have dowsing rods. Many of you probably know that. I have dowsing rods, and I am doing a video, and I may be doing that soon, but on the Fan Fun page on Facebook, if you go put your questions, your yes or no questions, I am doing a fan video with your yes or no questions with the dowsing rod and my pendulum. I have pendulums. I have several pendulums. I don't have any of them in front of me, but I have several of them. Okay, so you guys know I have the spirit box. My spirit box was bought for me by a fan. Oh my God, when I first started my channel. And his name is Sean Osborne. Thank you, Sean. I love it. I tried to see him when I was in, he lives in, trying to think, when I went to get Marcus, when Marcus flew down. Trying to think of where it was. Jacksonville? That's where Sean lives. I tried to see him, but we didn't connect that day. Alright, the speaker that I normally use for this, I couldn't find the charger, but I did find the charger just like yesterday. So it's a speaker that came with it. And then this speaker here, I've only used it once. I've only tested it. I've never really used it in a video. I've only tested it once. And this was from Barbara Paver just recently. Thank you, Barbara. Your spirit box takes AAA batteries. Always have extra AAA batteries, because there'll be a time that this box, you forgot to turn it off and you threw it in your bag. It's gonna be dead next time. Always have the headphone cord, and not really the headphone, the cord that the aux cord that you plug into here and plug into a different speaker if you have an external big speaker. I have a couple of them. I keep this in here. And you guys know, that's crazy because this is in here, in this thing. And you guys know that this thing goes off by itself sometimes. But that's where I keep that in there. I'm trying to see what else I have here. Remember my sage. Always have some sage. If you're going to be out ghost hunting, you definitely want to sage yourself. You don't want spirits to follow you home. Sage and holy water. Terry sent me a bunch of holy water. Actually, I think he sent me 2 of these. And I just recently got a little spray thing. So I'm going to pour some of this holy water in the spray thing, so then when we're out, you know, you can spray the holy water on us. Okay, so what do we have here? This right here is so important. And I don't know if, I mean, to me it's important. When I'm out running, a lot of times I take all my stuff with me. Or I leave it in my car. Like I take my computer. I always think, oh God, what if I have to empty the SD card off? Or what if I have to do this? I don't always take my computer, but I have taken my computer. This here plugs into your cigarette lighter. You can plug your computer. You can plug your blow dryer. Whatever you want to plug in it. You can plug another cigarette lighter in it. And it's got 2 USBs. And I think this was like $28. And I've had it for a while. My first one that I had wasn't this nice, but I put it in Jennifer's car in the back, and when we pulled it out, this thing broke off in the back of her car, so it's still in the back of her car. I told her, just keep it, and you know, because it worked. I guess it would work if you just shoved it back in there. I don't know. Anyways, what do we got left? Oh, okay, so you guys know how I wanted the Kinect SLS camera. And I knew that wasn't going to happen. Anyways, I was YouTubing some videos. Somebody sent me a thing and said, why don't you make your own? So I did some research on making my own. And I picked up the Kinect sensor. So this is the Kinect sensor. $10, guys. 10 bucks. Came with all the cords. It's got the adapter cord that plugs into your computer. So it does not plug in, it plugs into your computer. So this is actually the piece that they use for the Kinect Ghost cameras. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. I've played with it in my house and got figures in my house. So I'm going to try. We'll see how it turns out. I have the adapter to hook it to the computer, and the adapter actually plugs into a wall outlet. So I won't be able to go far from my car. I could probably go about 4 foot from the car with it. Well, maybe 6 foot because of the camera. But the computer and the adapter cords will both be plugged in. They will both have power. I tried the camera on the car, like on the car, and the computer in the car, which would be perfect. I was thinking that when we go out ghost hunting and we go to a cemetery, I will just pop this on top of the car, leave the wires hanging in, and then record it from my computer on the inside of the car. Can lock the doors. Nobody's gonna come by and steal it. If we're out in the cemetery filming, we can see what we get while we were out there filming. I don't know how well it's gonna work. I really, really want one of them cameras. I think it would, you know, I would use it every investigation if I could, you know, even if it's just a few moments, and then continue my investigation differently, or not differently, but you know what I mean. Do my normal investigation, but it would be neat to have that in the beginning or at the end or a piece in the middle. It would just be really interesting. And so I'm definitely going to try it with the computer. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm trying to see. I think that might be all that I have. I know I'm probably missing something, and I'll be editing this video back, and I'll be like, oh my God, I forgot to show him this, or I forgot to show him that. My camera's cut off twice, so that's at least 20 minutes, or 20 each time. So, I don't know, let's see, I'm trying to think. I'm looking around, but I think that's all that I have for now. I'm sure that I have other stuff. I do have my, my card, my spirit message cards, and my, crystal cards, which I love. But other than that, I'm trying to think, and I can't think. Somebody's going to say, no, you have this, or you have that, and I probably do. And I'm forgetting. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I have, and some of the things that I use. You don't have to have everything I have. If you just want to get started, the most important thing is a camera and a way to edit your videos. So some people can edit on their cell phone. I am so blind that I could not, my phone's big. I could not edit on my cell phone. So if you have an Apple phone with a high storage, you could film with it. I could film with this phone. So like my camera, I think I got moisture inside my lens. I'm not sure. But I need to turn it in and have it checked out. But I could film on this with this if my camera has to go in the shop. So that's the most important thing that you need. You know, it depends on what kind of videos you want to make. If you're going to make ghost videos, yeah, you might need a spirit box. You might need, you know, different things, ghost hunting things. But if you're just going to go out and do explorations, you need mainly a computer and a camera and an editing program, and probably a light if you're going to do nighttime videos. These things here are they're not very expensive. I can't remember, maybe 20 bucks. The light is, this light here I think was like, I want to say $45. Now the new light was only like $36, but I want to say that this one was more. This one here is, I think it's, I don't know. I think it's 200 and something luminous. I don't know what it is. I can't remember. That's terrible. I can't remember. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. If I forgot something that you guys know for sure, oh, I know for sure she has that. Let me know. I probably am forgetting something. I felt awful. I have been miserable for days. Thank you guys for joining in and watching the video. I love you guys, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye, guys.